Hello beautiful souls, my name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel Starseed Healing. Today we have another pick-a-pile, and this pick-a-pile is to see what your life purpose is for this lifetime and what do you need to know. So we have pile number 1 with this baby pine cone, pile number 2 with this medium-sized pine cone which looked like a rose when I picked it up, and pile number 3 is with the large pine cone. So take your time to see which pile you're drawn to the most. You can take a deep breath, close your eyes, open your eyes, exhale, and see which pile is calling you, or you can use a pendulum or a necklace with something heavy and see which pile is for you. While you're doing that, you can pause the video if you need more time, and I will start with this pick-a-pile. Pile number 1 with the baby pine cone. So what is your life purpose and what do you need to know? We have life energy, magic, blessings, options, broken arrow, choose a new direction. Oh wow, both of them show direction here. Recovery and illumination. Oh wow, this is really beautiful. We have 1, 2, and 3 that are so in sync with each other. What I'm getting is, in your life, I feel like you doubt yourself a lot with making decisions, and this is why these 3 are really popping out to me. I feel like you get a lot of answers that you're searching for from the people who are around you, and you don't take the time to find the answers within. And this, I feel, is the lesson that you had to realize in your life. And something happened in your life that really threw you off course, and I feel like that was your turning point. That was when you realized that you cannot keep living the way that you were living. You need to start making new decisions. You need to start trusting yourself. And by taking this step, this is what is going to bring healing. And if you have already made this step, it means that this is what has brought in healing for you. And by you focusing on taking new steps, taking new actions in your life, expressing yourself in a different way, it's going to help you to be in your power, to get to know yourself much more better. You're understanding your body, your energy, your soul, and this is what is helping you to find your truth in this life. And the more that you're focusing on you and understanding yourself, the more that you are healing. And this healing is helping the collective. And I feel like you are a person who is really good on sharing, is really good with sharing your experiences. And your experiences is helping others to find their way too. And this is why we have illumination, is because by you expressing and sharing yourself and your stories with people, it's helping them to open their eyes and recover, just like it happened to you, or just like it's going to happen to you, depending on where you are on your journey right now. If you are in a place where you are feeling stuck, it means that you need to change directions, because you have put yourself in a repeating cycle, and that has broken down your motion, your compass. You need to redirect yourself. You need to focus on new things and make different choices in your life. You have a lot of options around you, but I feel like some of you who are in this stuck energy are still making hasty decisions with eyes shut. And what the universe is asking from you is that when you finally open your eyes, you're going to realize that your life purpose is all about you redirecting yourself from low vibrations, from all the things that you are going through that have been so painful, so harmful, so distracting in your life, to moving now to higher vibrations, to positive things, positive directions into your life, bringing in positive opportunities in your life, and that's bringing in healing. And if you are in a crossroads right now and don't know which way to go, because this is also reminding me of the Two of Swords, the universe is telling you, deep down inside of you, you already know the answer. You're just fighting it. You're just fighting it because it maybe doesn't make sense on paper, or it doesn't make sense to the people around you, but to you it does. And so you have to take that action. I feel like part of your life purpose is to detach from the social norm and find your own truth, find your own self, find your own path, break away from old modes that do not benefit you anymore. And by you moving away from these energies, from these patterns and programmings, you're going to align yourself to who you truly are, and that's going to set you free. And people who are really watching you, who are really listening to you, you're actually inspiring them to do the same, to not fit into the mold, to break away, and you're not only freeing yourself, but you're freeing others too. So wherever you are in your life purpose is to change the direction that you have always went, because you know right now that it's time to move away from the things that do not serve you anymore. You have had the epiphany moments. You have finally started to see clearly, and your life purpose is to share that with the world, so you can inspire and motivate others to change their life as well. Your life purpose is to show people that they have more options in their life than what they are perceiving, than what they are seeing. You are a person who brings balance into people's lives. You are a healer, and you need to start focusing on that. You need to learn more your abilities, how to use them, how to integrate them in your life. And by doing that, you can help others. If you have been doing this is just a confirmation that you're on the right track, and you need to keep the momentum going. You need to keep doing the work. We have the weights here, the scale. Reminds me of Libra, which we have a full moon in Libra coming up soon. So it's time for you to shine at that time. It's time for you to break away from anything that has been holding you back, so you can help yourself, but also heal others in the process. You are a healer, no doubt. And your focus needs to be on that right now. Do you see how the cards flew? Because I got a bit frazzled. So my message to you is, do not get yourself overwhelmed. Take things slowly, step by step, and see what you're interested in. And start with that. Start with one thing. And gradually move yourself up. So if you, for example, are focusing on healing, you can start with Reiki, or you can start listening to light language, or you can start doing meditations, or you can start healing on yourself. Feel the energies in your hands and see the changes. You can practice on flowers, on fruits. There's so many things that you can start with. So many different options. Also, if you are thinking of leaving a job that is not satisfying you anymore, because I'm seeing career written here, and maybe that is what was holding you back or is still holding you back. The only way that you can bring up and bring out your abilities more is by stepping away from that job, choosing a new direction. Or if you do not want to leave this job, it means that you need to reduce your hours so you have more time to yourself, where you can focus on you and focus on your abilities. And that's when you can, as I said before, help yourself, but also heal others in the process, because you have the ability to help the collective a lot. You have the ability to heal the world and what it's going through right now. But you need to start with you. And that is how your healing abilities are going to grow and manifest more in your life. And finding balance between everything that's going on right now in your life. So stay focused. Keep seeing clearly. Do not get distracted by illusions. And keep sharing your light. Keep sharing your stories. Keep expressing yourself with people. Let them know your truth, because that is not only setting you free, but it's helping them and showing them a way to set themselves free also. So this is what I have for you today. I hope that this reading helps you. I hope that it resonates. Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you all so very much. I will be moving on to pile number 2. Thank you, take care, and namaste. Pile number 2, with the medium-sized pinecone that looks like a rose. So what is your life purpose and what do you need to know? Oh wow, we have healing, friendship, justice, shalom master, guardian angel, wow, meditation brings answers, weight, and blessings. So what I just heard, the first thing that I heard, is you have a bit of an impatience when it comes to timing. I feel like I suddenly have a heaviness on my chest, and it has something to do with a lot of impatience. It's like you're waiting for something to come into your life, some type of answers, some type of way out that you're searching for, and you do not have enough patience or enough love for yourself to bring in and attract these answers in. And the way that you can actually attract these answers in is by meditating, by slowing down. We have the weight card here, slowing down. So I feel like that is just a message for some of you. So when it comes to your life purpose, I feel like you have a lot of experiences with relationships and friendships in your life that have brought in maybe pain and stagnancy in your life. And maybe this is what you're waiting for, actually, justice. You're waiting for an apology, or you're waiting for something to like be gone, be over with, be healed. And that's why I'm getting an impatience energy. It's like these things take time and we cannot rush things. We also have be graceful in movement and take action. So it's about, okay, so I'm getting the messages very clear now. Your life purpose is learning how to move away from the distraction of time and learn how to be patient in not having something right then and there, not wanting to get everything fixed, and just allowing the universe to heal all that you are going through, or whatever that you want to attract into your life at the right time. Part of your life purpose is learning how to step away from friendships and relationships that are harming you and not feel alone. I feel like you are a person who, when is detaching from people or situations in your life that were meaningful to you, you tend to feel alone. And so the reason you came into this life is for you to bring injustice for yourself, to learn and to show yourself that you cannot find your happiness in the people that are around you. And by doing that, you're giving yourself time to heal. You're giving yourself the motivation and the respect for yourself to do things more independently, to do things more for yourself. I feel like you are a huge giver, and then you end up resenting people for not balancing out the situation. And we have to realize is that everyone goes through this energy, and when we go through that is because we're giving too much of our energy away, and it's not being reciprocated. So there is an imbalance. We have the Justice card. Whoa, maybe you were drawn to pile number 1 also because there was a similar energy there, just with different aspects. But it's the same. It's all about balance and healing and being around people. So if you haven't seen that, if you haven't watched that, maybe that one is for you too. So what you need to learn in this life is to be more graceful, is to be more open, is to be more respectful to yourself, but also to people, in a way that you understand that people are not obligated to give you the same that you are giving. If you feel any resentment, or if you feel like you are giving too much, that is your lesson. A lesson to not give so much of your energy away. Because by you giving so much, you will always have this feeling of no one understands you, or no one is ever going to give you what you give to people. So you have to give what you want from people. You have to give it to yourself. And for you to do that, you have to have enough energy left inside of you. If you keep giving, you're not leaving anything for you. You are draining your own energy. And that's why maybe I was picking up on the impatience thing, because you get impatient with people when they're not giving you the same energy, which I understand. This affected me a lot for a long time, and then I learned and I realized that it's my fault. There's no one to blame around me but me, because if I give so much away, I shouldn't expect anything back. And it's my decision to learn to not give so much away. It's not bad. It's not bad to love yourself. It's not bad to take care of yourself. I don't like using the word selfish because people make us feel guilty when they use that. We're just being self-aware. We're taking care of our needs first, because we cannot have healthy relationships with people if we first don't take care of ourselves and have a healthy relationship with ourselves. This is the only thing that will bring in abundance into our lives. So you have come back into this earth to bring in justice for yourself. You are repeating a same cycle that you have gone through in a past life, and also your ancestors have been going through. They always have lost themselves in people, in relationships, in friendships, and what you are doing now is healing that connection, is healing that karma, to bring injustice into all these connections, into your DNA, by changing the way you do things, by not making hasty decisions, by allowing yourself to find balance between giving and sharing and receiving also. Also learning how to stand up for yourself. This is what I'm getting with this card today. You're learning how to not say yes to everything, how to not give in to everything. And learning to calm yourself down and find the answers that you need within you instead of the people that are around you. The more you slow things down, the more that you learn how to wait, the more that you learn how to be patient with yourself, the more that is going to bring in the answers, the blessings, the desires that you always wanted to manifest. I'm also getting the feeling of waiting around, and that needs to end. And I feel like you came back to fix that, because you always waited for people to do the right thing. You always waited for people maybe to apologize, seeing this also as the Page of Swords, to express something. You held things back, and that brought in pain. So your life purpose is to help yourself to express your truth. And by doing that, you are helping others to do the same. This is really similar to pile number 1. Again, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Different stories, but at the same time, they have the same energy. The only way that you can set yourself free is by being you, taking care of you, not focusing on other people, on what they're doing. This could also apply to exes. And maybe this is why that you decided to have this life purpose in your life. Because by allowing yourself to share all the things that you have been through with people, you're going to show other people that they can do the same, and they can free themselves also and bring in justice in their life, just like you have brought in justice for yourself. Yeah, now I'm certain that pile 1 and pile number 2 go together, because it's exactly the same situation. Yeah, and just learning that you are not alone, and also showing people that you're not alone too. I am with you. I am here to show you love, give you love, but you have to find that within you too. I feel like pile number 1 and pile number 2 are for me too. Because that was what I've been through throughout my whole life. And now I started sharing my life here on YouTube to help other people, just to show them that they're not alone. Because I've learned that. I've learned that myself throughout my experiences, that I used to feel really alone, really isolated. No one understood me. No one got me. And now I don't need that, because I understand and love myself, and I got myself. I don't need anybody else. But when I found myself and I took care of myself, everything around me started to align, and I found people that truly wanted to be in my life and truly wanted to help me. And I finally found a balance between giving and receiving. Also with this, I am getting, when it comes to a career or a job, that you need to find some type of balance. Also, same with pile number 1. The time and effort you are putting into relationships or a job or something is taking away from your freedom. So the more that you detach from this, the more that you will grow, the more that you will heal. And that is what you will share with other people, and show them how you took yourself out of codependency energies and brought yourself to this light. How you started to attract abundance in your life. This feels like my life. Exactly. That's amazing. And it's true, I learned how to be patient with all the things that I went through. And meditation is what set me free. I had no idea what meditation was. And when I found that out a few years ago, like 8-9 years ago, that's when my process started. And that's when I started freeing myself from all the patterns and the programmings. And I started seeing clearly. and took myself out of depression and codependencies and stuff like that. But last year and this year have been like my highest points, and so maybe this applies to you too, because you see my videos, you see my growth, you see my change, and that is what you need to be inspired by, so you can do the same. Doesn't mean it will be the same way and the same content that you share, but you know deep inside you what you need to do, and that is your life purpose. It's helping others, healing others. And please go check out pile number 1 if you haven't saw that already, because there's definitely a message for you there. So this is all that I'm getting for you here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I'll be moving on to pile number 3. I hope that the messages resonate with you. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you, take care, and namaste. Pile number 3 with the large pine cone. So, what is your life purpose and what do you need to know? This is the biggest pile that I got. So, shine from within. Wow. Manifestation. Moderation. Lost and found. Energy healing. Wow. Water guardian. Within the next few months. Yes. Not the right time. Embracing. Action. Power. Purification. Whoa, guys, I'm feeling a lot of throat chakra problems all of a sudden. I had no difficulties before. I can barely speak or breathe. Give me a second. So for sure there is a connection here when it comes to expressing, to communication. Also, I saw this coming out as reverse, but I wasn't taking any reversals, so there is some sort of action in your life that you haven't took that is giving you that is not letting you express yourself fully. I'm also seeing the blue here. And we have the chakras here. So it's about finding a way to align yourself, to ground yourself, but at the same time open yourself up to get the messages that you need from the universe. I feel a lot of energy of in and out, because with the lost and found and moderation, so there can be tendencies of getting lost in the things that you do. It's like you're either all in or you're just like not motivated at all. And it's about finding that balance, that middle ground. Also with the communication thing, I feel like you either express everything out or you just hold everything in. And that has brought in a lot of pain, a lot of stagnant energy. And I feel like that's why you came to this earth, to experience this pain again, so you learn how to go within and not let yourself get stuck in the energies that are around you. You have the abilities to attract a lot of positive things in your life, and you will attract them by finding the balance within yourself. That's why I'm seeing the chakras here. And maybe you already are helping people with teaching them about the law of attraction and how we attract things in our life and how we manifest things in our life by our thoughts, by our actions. Also, this keeps coming back up to me. Also teaching people how to not waste time in worrying about when things are coming in their life. You have the ability to bring people into a positive, more happy vibration. It's like you give people what they have lost. You have the powers within you to bring in back the good. With all the hectic energy and panic that is around the world right now, that is going on and on the planet right now, I feel like you are that light that people look to, that people search for. You are a person who brings in balance, who brings in joy, who brings in pureness, calmness. You show people how to embrace their life. You show people how fear is not benefiting their life. I feel like you had a lot of fears growing up, and that kept you very stagnant, that kept you very stuck in your own prison. And you finally found the power within you, because you have power and shine within. You found the power within you to change that, and you manifested a new reality into your life, and you brought in a lot of options and a lot of beautiful opportunities in your life, because you removed yourself and detached from the things that are not serving you. And that is what brought in balance. And this is what your life purpose is to help people balance out their lives too, to help people see that they are the light that they are searching for. They look up to you, and you are showing them that they do not need to look up to you. They need to look up at themselves. They need to see their worth. They need to see their beauty. They need to see their own light. You're helping people manifest things in their life. You're helping people to balance out their shadow side and their light side. You have the natural abilities to motivate people, to inspire people, to connect to them. I feel like you have a lot of telepathic connections with people, and without them expressing themselves to you, you already understand them. And I feel like that's why I was picking up on the blockages, because sometimes you get drained by helping people too much, and sometimes you need to reel it in so you can not pick up on all that energy, or you just need to protect yourself more from the outside energies that are around you. Maybe this is one issue that you will be seeing throughout your journey, is to learn how to say no, or just find a balance between helping and then taking time for yourself. But you make people believe in themselves. You help people to see their truth, and you are capable of doing all this because you've done all this to you, for yourself. Wow, this is crazy. All piles that I did today had the healing aspect in them, and about focusing on you and not so much on other people, still helping them, but finding a way to find balance for yourself. And all three piles made sense for my life. I spoke about it in pile number 2 also. And all piles had time issue, like an issue with time. and how we stagnate ourselves by not focusing on us and only giving too much away to people and our energies away. So that's beautiful, because I feel like if you watch all piles, it's a whole journey of your life. Because that is how I am seeing it for me. It's like a few years ago, a few months ago, and this is today. Actually helping people, actually doing what I was meant to do. But sometimes I still have problems with communicating my truth, because I feel like I'm going to hurt somebody with the truth, but I still tell them. And sometimes it comes out harsh, and sometimes it comes out perfectly, but the people who are receiving it still don't understand it. It's like things keep happening the same way. But I always have to realize that at least I did what was right. I spoke my truth, and now it's about taking different action. That's why it was in reverse. It's not just about expressing ourselves, but it's also taking the actions. And that is what, funnily enough, that is what I have been doing. Because before I used to think that just by communicating the issues is going to get better. But I found out lately that that's not what happens sometimes. Sometimes you speak your truth with people and they understand you, they show you that things are going to change, and they still end up doing the same things. But then you actually take actions that you know are going to benefit you. You put up boundaries, and you understand that these people are not trying to hurt you. It's just how they understand things, how they do things, and it's you who have to take care of you. This is what I have learned throughout my journey, and I feel like this is what your life purpose is too, is learning from something that has kept you stuck, that gave you pain, that gave you that feeling of you cannot express your truth. But by you moving away from that and sharing your experiences with people, this is what has brought imbalance in your life, and you have started to teach people how to do the same. Now for me, I share content here, so it's easy for people to listen to my stories because I'm very open. But for you guys, if you are not creating content, it's still the same, because people are seeing you. They're seeing you go through your life. And they're like, oh wow, she or he changed that, so I can do that too. Or it's by you listening to them, giving them the shoulder that they need to cry on, be there for them, but then at the same time find balance to not put yourself in that energy, not put yourself in that frequency. You were just a helping hand to them, to bring in balance, to bring in happiness, to bring in support for them, but you know how to keep yourself away from bringing yourself down also. Whatever they are going through, you know how to balance those situations out now. So yeah, your life purpose is all about healing yourself and healing others along the way. 3 piles that have the same energy, the same aspects. So I do suggest for you to go watch them all if you really wish to get the full essence of it. This never happened before, but I truly feel like this was one whole story divided into 3. And whatever you are going through, I'm getting a message that it's all going to be okay. And you have this ability to make people realize that it is all going to be okay. No matter what's going on in the outside world, you are giving them the belief, the hope, the faith that we all got this, they got this. It's all about finding the balance and attracting things in that will actually benefit their life, than staying in the energy of like the 5 of Cups, of abandonment issues, of codependency. So that is what I have for you today, guys. I hope that these messages resonate. I hope that they have been helpful. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm still having throat chakra problems. I didn't get these throat chakra problems with the 2 before. So I feel like throughout your journey, if you resonate with all three piles, there are different issues that come up in your life. And this is one of them here right now. Just another side note. So I hope, as I said, I hope that this message helps you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so very much. Thank you. Take care. And namaste.